Ever loaded into a Minecraft world and seen absolutely nothing but water, some grass, and a villager execution, and said to yourself, what do I even do? Where do I get started? Well, you're in luck, because in today's video, we're going to be going over the best ways to get started in your survival world. Now, it's pretty obvious that the number one thing that you're going to need to do when you actually start this world is get some wood. Now, when starting your world, you need to understand that wood is just about the most important item in any survival. I mean, Minecraft basically runs on the premise of two key factors: wood and adrenaline. I mean, how else do you think Steve punches through this wood? Just look at him. So that is why when you get enough wood for a crafting table and tools, you're going to be making a jukebox so that you can jam out while you... But in all honesty, you're going to be making a sword, pickaxe, and axe when you have enough wood. And if you are confused on how to craft them, just use the search bar in the top left of the inventory. By the way, don't leave your crafting table behind, because if you leave those behind enough, they start to add up and they actually get kind of expensive. Now, as far as I know, Minecraft makes it pretty simple and pretty self-explanatory. It's eat or be eaten. So, go for cows, chicken, sheep, as they all have extra drops that are useful. Sorry, pig. But once you have a decent amount of food, you're going to want to do what I like to call shallow mining. This is the type of mining where you stay near the surface, so you don't run into any creatures of the cave, such as creepers, skeletons, Batman. The goal of this short mining trip is to get coal, cook all your food, find Santa for more coal, and make a stone set of tools. Now, once you have your tools, head back up. Now, just a reminder, don't leave your furnace or your crafting bench behind. Those things get expensive. Alright, now this part is where it becomes up to you. You're gonna need to be just like the pioneers. You're gonna need to go claim your land. Take what is yours. Kill the... Once you find a suitable spot for a house, make a base. Make a little hole, hut, or even just leave everything out in the open, but light up the general area. I'd recommend making a double chest and just placing all your items inside of there and keeping what's only necessary. At this point, I'd also recommend getting enough wool for a bed, because it's most likely nearing nighttime, and you can go ahead and make this process a little bit easier by making some shears with just 2 iron. Alright, so now once you have located Alpha Base 1 and got your base set up, you're going to need to think about how you want this house to look. This is just a starter base, so, no worries. However, you can look up a build tutorial if you want, or you can do it yourself. Now, to get a generally good looking house, you're going to want to get some wood logs, some wood planks, cobblestones, and a little bit of Jesus. Start by making your floor with cobble, 5x5, so you have plenty of beginner space. Now, the next step is to enclose the entire floor in a wood plank box. Next, carve out little holes for the windows and the door. Proceed to just go ahead and outline the entire box with logs, lining up the corner to corner, and placing logs around the windows. Now, this isn't necessarily going to help you survive, but it will make it a little bit more textured, allowing for bigger house parties in the future. Next, slap a roof of your liking on, and bam, you got yourself a house. Now, you can either do two things when you get this new house. You can either move into your house, or you can rent it out for a little bit of extra income every month. FBI, open up! Now, once you have your house together, it's time to get some farms going. Now, a hoe can be acquired by getting 2 sticks and 2 wood or stone, or simply just pulling up in a Lambo, and you should get plenty. Some common farming knowledge that you should know, however, is that water will hydrate up to 4 blocks away and make a square corner to corner. You only need 1 water source for a 9x9 area of a farm, which is 53 blocks, because if you take out the one that the water is in, then, it goes from 54 to 53. Once you have it all hoed out and hydrated, you need to get some seeds. Now, some environmentalists say that destroying the land with our hands is bad, so just make sure that you use a water bucket to avoid any legal troubles. Once you get enough seeds for yourself, however, plant them in the farm. You can even put a little fence around it if you want to make it look a little cute and everything. However, now that you have a wheat farm going, you're going to want to go mining to allow time for it to grow. This mining trip is simple. Go for full iron gear. You will need to get 24 iron for your armor, 9 iron for your tools. Do not make an iron hoe. Your goal is to get 35 iron while trying your best not to get blown up by suicidal creepers. And if you find diamonds, then great, you can finally make a jukebox. However, once you finally get all the iron you need, you can come back up to the surface, and it is always okay to grab a little bit of extra iron, because you will most likely need it in the future. However, once you have returned to base, make sure to harvest your wheat immediately. However, don't make it into bread. You're going to use it for a cow farm. Now, what you're going to do is make a little 7x7 hole that is 1 deep, then line the outside with fences. Go ahead and make some carpet and place 1 carpet on top of the fence so you're able to hop out. Alright, so now that you've made the cow farm area, it's time to actually get the cows. Now, you could use leads to bring bring them in, and that is easier, but it could be seen as kidnapped. So make sure to use wheat and allow them to make the choice if they want to go into this pen or not, if you just want to avoid legal troubles. Now once you have 2 cows in the farm, go ahead and give them some wheat. This will begin the breeding process and allow you to begin breeding all the cows. Now if you have some extra iron, that'd be great. You're going to make an egg farm. Simply place a chest with a hopper above it, make a chamber for chickens to go into. Similar to cows, use seeds or leads to bring them in and breed them with the seeds. But now that you have the cow farm, egg farm, and wheat farm up, and all your important belongings from the previous mining trip placed into your chest, you're now going to be going back into the mines for other resources like diamonds, gold, redstone, the answer key to your math test. Your goal is to mine below layer 16, and this is where diamonds are. You can either go caving or branch mining. It is where you mine in straight lines until you either don't want to mine anymore or gravel decides to get in your way. You make a new mine shaft every 2 blocks, and this will allow you to not possibly miss any diamonds. You want to make sure that you do this on layer y equals 12 as well, because diamonds spawn at 16 or below, and technically on your head is block 16, and anything below y equals 12 is where lava spawns, so I just recommend doing it on y equals 12. Now the alternative route is obviously caving. Now caving is a much simpler and more fun way of getting diamonds and other resources. You simply run through the cave and hope you find diamonds, but all you really find is a bunch of water, making you wonder if Moses is actually real. So your goal here is to acquire at least 6 diamonds and 14 to 18 obsidian. You want 3 diamonds for a pickaxe, 2 for an enchantment table, and obviously you need 1 for a jukebox. So you want 14 to 18 obsidian for a nether portal and enchantment table. You can mine obsidian by making a diamond pickaxe, and it's up to you whether you want to cut corners from your nether portal or not, because, you know, I know you did that on your assignment last night, so what's really the difference? Once you have acquired 14 to 18 obsidian and 5 diamonds, head back to the surface. There's no need to risk losing everything if you already have what you need. Now, once you're back at the surface, breed your animals, throw any eggs acquired in the chest back into the farm to make even more chickens, harvest your wheat, and build your nether portal. But now, unfortunately, this is going to be where I have to leave you. You have set up your Minecraft world for a successful beginner survival, and it's now up to you on how to continue. However, if you would like to see a part 2 to this video, please let me know in the comments down below, as I did have a lot of fun making it. Please make sure to check out my Discord server, Patreon, and the join button on my channel if you are interested in supporting my channel in any and every single way possible. Now, with all that being said, I have been Grim, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.
Oh my. Why did you not go down?
It's all good.
I just spawn? Actually, I can just spawn it right here, right?
Be creative. You can come up now.
Hello there.
Yes.